Okay. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're checking out uh, Battlefront 2 Star Wars. Um, First we'll check in my settings, so we're at 4K on DirectX 11 Ultra settings besides anti-aliasing. So let's choose the 40 player mode. I've got the Vega 64 Liquid at 1700 with a plus 50% power target and the memory at 1100, as well as a 1700X with 4 GHz and 3200 MHz RAM. I'm recording this on the GPU with Relive from AMD, so a few FPS get subtracted, but I hope this is okay for you guys, because otherwise I'd record with my hand camera again, and that's just so shaky. I thought you have more from the video when I'm doing it like this. So here we go. You see 40 players is the maximum. Oh, I think I have to put this a bit down. Okay, so the CPU utilization is pretty low since you can't destroy the ground here. And we've just won. Okay, but as you can see, there was a drop to 45 FPS and big explosions, but otherwise we are pretty much around 60 FPS. On the top left you can see that. So now let me reduce the graphics as soon as I can. And now let's dial back. Oh, okay. I can't. Thank you, Battlefront. Let's skip this ahead. Continue. Okay. Okay. Let's choose 1440p. Let's keep these settings. Alright. So sorry for the Afterburner interface getting bigger, however, I can't hold it back dynamically. But as you can see, we've jumped up to 142 FPS in the menu already. So even in the menu there was a clear GPU bottleneck present. So the game begins now, and let's check out how far our FPS will drop. Okay, so we are in the 120s, 130s, 100s. Okay, now here we have a lot of like NPCs. So we've got around 100 FPS. I think that's pretty okay. So if you got a 1440p 144 monitor, then I guess you'll be fine. But you probably would have to lower some settings. Now let's try not to die. Okay. Now let's try full HD. There we go. And let's get that to 60. Alright. So now we are at 240 FPS in the menu. 200 FPS in the menu, and 120 to 130, 190 in the game. What does this mean? This is clearly a CPU bottleneck, since we didn't get an increased FPS when lowering the resolution. This is pretty interesting. So I've seen this in Battlefield 1 as well, where the single core performance of my 1700X isn't quite enough to push the 144 Hz monitor. But we can frequently see a little bit of an increase here and there. But often enough we dropped in the CPU bottleneck. So like I died now and now we nearly reached 160, but as soon as I'm back at the with the camera angle to the normal gameplay, we're back at where we were with 1440p resolution. Okay. So now let's try low settings and 720p. So we may see what the maximum FPS is that we can reach with the processor and the graphics card. And we see again that we land in the CPU bottleneck. However, this time it's a little bit higher. We are now comfortable above 144 Hz. So there was some setting which inducted a increased CPU load. Yeah, so we know that now. Alright, thanks for tuning in, checking this game out. This is on the 17.9.1 driver. I'm playing the open beta right now, so no final results here. There may be increasements in performance later on. Keep that in mind if you watch this video later. But yeah, thanks for tuning in and see you next time. Bye bye.